Shalom, welcome back to Breslov campus. A bit about a deep concept that Rabbi Nachman brings, but the ramifications of this concept are very practical. Rabbi Nachman explains that there exists a concept, the Kabbalists also talk about this, that at the beginning of creation, there was only Hashem. There was only Hashem, there was nothing else. There was no creation, there were no worlds, there was no sky, there was no sun, there was no moon, no stars, nothing. There was only Hashem. And Hashem, in his primordial thought to bring a creation into existence. The Kabbalists explain, why did Hashem need to create the world, the universe? Because Hashem felt if he is good, then the good to be manifest, there has to be a recipient to feel that good. The definition of good is when it is experienced by an external being. And Hashem wanted to have his goodness to be appreciated and experienced. So for that sake, for that purpose, Hashem created the universe and, so to speak, removed himself, as if to say, from the creation, so that the beings, namely specifically the human beings within the creation, can experience and appreciate Hashem's goodness and kindness. So initially, Hashem was one, and his thoughts to create the world were still in potential. Then, eventually, Hashem created the creation, and this being what's called a duality, an existence outside of Hashem, but the goal of it, like we said, is to experience the goodness and kindness of Hashem within this duality, within this creation, and by recognizing the goodness, we can. The goodness is experienced by recognizing and finding Hashem hidden behind the creation. So our goal basically is, on one hand, to be separated, but on the other hand, to be connected. To explain, the world is separated, as if to say, from Hashem, because he removed himself in order to create this world in what was called the vacated space, the empty, hollow space. In Hebrew it's called Chalal HaPanui, that Hashem created this world, and it seemed that he was void of the creation. Because when you look around at the birds and the trees and the stars and the sun and the moon and the grasses and the people and the creatures, the fish, the animals, the insects, everything, the air, the fire, the earth, water. So you don't necessarily see face to face Hashem. Yet Hashem is behind everything, and our goal is to recognize and connect to the Hashem which is hidden behind this duality. So it's to be separated, and yet from the separation to be connected, because this is how Hashem is to be experienced. So our goal is to have a separation, which is a type of creation, and within it to reconnect to Hashem, to making it that Hashem will be one in this creation as he was one before the creation. These are deep concepts. Rabbi Nachman teaches that this is needed for every stage of your life when you want to reach a goal and want to come to something, specifically something good of holiness. And what it means is you have to bring out from potential to actual your goals. And by doing so, once the goal is met, it is a major revelation of Hashem in your life, which is really what's behind the goal. Because when you ask yourself, Hashem, why do I want to learn Torah? Why do I want to become religious? Why do I want to work on my health, on my attitude, my anger, my attributes? Why do I want all this? In order to connect to you. So the goal, when you have a goal and Hashem is behind the goal, when these goals are met, you are basically reconnecting to Hashem. And this is what Hashem wants. He wants you to create a goal, to bring it out from your potential, from your thoughts and your aspirations, and to actualize it. And in this, you are paralleling what Hashem himself did initially in the creation of the world, where there was a singularity and then there became a duality, and from the duality to recognize Hashem, you too, in whatever you take upon yourself in life to do, and hopefully you're doing it for a good reason, which is namely for the sake of Hashem. So this again is a type of creation for bringing from a singularity, where the idea that you have and your aspiration is still in potential and it's still inside of you in your thoughts, to bring it out and actualize it. We should all have the merit to fulfill and see our goals achieved in our lifetimes, and not to have what's called achzavot, to have there's a good word in English, I have to remember how to say it, but to have disappointments in our existence. Rather, we should come, each and every single one of us should come to meet and see face to face all of our goals in life actualized, B'ezrat Hashem.